got a long reach. It taps me on the shoulder slow, whispers names in moments I wish I didn't know. There are words I can't unsay, there are doors I close too hard, there are bridges I let burn while I was guarding pride like armor. And though the ashes settled and the smoke is cleared away, there's rubble in the roadway from what I did yesterday. I thought I'd walked beyond it, thought I'd grown enough by now, but growth still feels unstable when regret won't let you down. I keep tripping over yesterday, it catches at my stride. Every time I start to run, it pulls me from inside. I keep tripping over yesterday, old failures at my feet. I try to move towards something new, but I stumble on repeat. I keep tripping over yesterday like it's tied around my name. But maybe moving forward means walking through the shame. There's a highlight reel of weakness that plays when nights get long. Moments I was careless, times I chose the wrong. I thought I'd outgrown that version, thought maturity erased the man I was becoming when I moved at reckless pace. But healing isn't amnesia, and forgiveness doesn't lie. It doesn't say it never happened, it just reframes the why. Still I get impatient with the man I used to be. I wish I could apologize to every memory, but I can't rewrite the chapters, I can't unlive the scene. I can only face the author of what redemption means. I keep tripping over yesterday, not because I love the pain, but because unfinished lessons still echo in my brain. I keep tripping over yesterday, comparing who I was to who I thought by now I'd be, with cleaner hands and cars. I keep tripping over yesterday, but maybe there's a reason why. Maybe what still trips my feet is what you're asking me to untie. Maybe I've been trying to sprint past what needs grace. Maybe I've mistaken speed for growth and steady pace, because distance isn't healing if the heart stays in the past. And pretending I've moved on never made it last. So I'm sitting with the rubble, I'm naming what went wrong, not to relive the failure, but to see where I belong. I'm learning that regret can teach without becoming chains, and sorrow can refine a man without rewriting names. God, I keep tripping over yesterday, it feels like loose terrain. Every time I gain momentum, I feel it pull again. If I'm holding on to guilt you already laid to rest, help me separate conviction from the lies that won't Teach me how to remember without being defined. Teach me how to honor growth without despising who is mine. I don't want selective memory, I don't want erased scars. I want perspective shaped by grace, not haunted by who I was. Yesterday is part of me, but it doesn't get the throne. It may explain some battles, but it doesn't own the road. If I stumble, let it teach me. If I fall, let me rise. Because grace doesn't ignore the past, it reclaims and redefines. Now when memory taps my shoulder, I don't shove it away. I listen long enough to learn, then choose a different way. I won't romanticize mistakes, I won't relive the shame, but I won't pretend the man I was is someone else's name. Because growth isn't denial, it's ownership with hope. It's knowing what once stripped you doesn't get to hold the rope. And every careful step I take feels steadier than before. Not because I never fall, but because I know what for. I keep tripping over yesterday,